Hello. Thanks so much for coming. It is time to tidy. So the first thing I have here that I really haven't had a chance to test, but I've removed the copy stuff from and I haven't put the chip back in, is a 1541 disk drive. And am I going to test it at the moment? No, I am not. I'm going to document. I'm going to flip it over, put the screws, if I can find them. Oh yeah. Put the screws back in. And document. Because now that the copy thing is out of this drive, even though it's still missing a chip, it should just be a regular 1541. I usually find that dropping the screws into these holes does actually get them in the right spot. And if you twist long enough, things will happen. I'm not going to do them in too incredibly tight because I did have some issues. Alright, so there's no point at this moment in plugging this in, but documentation. Here's my list of things to get ready for when I went on the movie thing. So, December 2021. First of all, this drive is missing a 6522 chip, 21 second copy, harness, removed, powered up, untested. That's pretty much the story. Now, I should have around here, there's some tape. Excellent. These post-it note things are really great, but they only have sticky stuff on one end. So I can now, with great care, set this aside. Let's see. I need a little power. Okay. So, here are some Vic-20 blown fuses. I am not sure why I'm keeping them, but I am. Alright, so let me just see. I know I have a Vic-20 here, then I need to adjust things. Let me look and see, did I document this? Huh, I seem to have done so. What does it say? Vic-20, replace fuse, test more, broken keys, adjust. I think I did adjust the video. I sense the tape that is holding this on is coming off. Alright, so eventually come out. So once again, I need to set things So here is Avenger, and here is Avenger. This one has the original plastic still on it. Anyway, I'll put one of those in here. And, as I said before, this Vic-20 really needs its video adjusted. Let's see here. No, that's not what I wanted. There. I don't need that on while doing this. I should check that other Vic-20 to see if I put the video, the cover back over the video, but I don't think I did. But did I screw it together? I'm not sure. Just a second here. Are you secure? You are not. Alright. Oh, just a second. Okay, and indeed, this machine should be put the cover back on the video chip, but I'm not going to put it on too strenuously. And I do have 6 screws here, so I should, because I have 2 Vic-20s here, I should re-secure this. I like the original screws to be in place. Is that going in? It is not going in. Oh, okay. Haste makes waste. Are we going in now? Good question. Okay, this one is going in. By the way, don't forget, the World of Commodore is this weekend. There, that looks good. December the 4th. Most of you, it would be a great thing to take part in online. I hear Bill Hurd is going to speak, and Michael Tomczak, and I think someone, David Haney, as well as others. So, it's going to be, as always, a good event. So, oh, boy, that came off easy. That was beautiful. Okay. So, I must be careful, because I did have around here a power supply. Okay, that was blowing fuses, and I see it. I don't want to do that anymore. Okay. I suppose I could test it again, but I'm not going to. I need to get my meter in there and see what's what. So, I will turn this monitor on. I will turn this Vic-20 on, and it will come up, and it will be lovely, lovely, lovely. But once this stuff goes away, see, it's rather dark, and I know that if I stick a screwdriver into that potentiometer and give it a little turn, it gets brighter and better, and that's all good. So, there. I have done this to this. Ugh. cases just don't go together well. I don't like that snapping sound. But oh well, sometimes. So screws can go back in. And then it is time to document. So this has been tested somewhat. But not completely. Right. Shape. And, okay. December 2021. I didn't put the serial number on the last one. I should. Serial number P 869 620. Works. Video. Adjusted. Test. Further. Alright. So we put that on. And we take that down, we take that down. Okay. So, I will put that over here. I'm gonna get these things better stored. I am. Alright. So, what do we have here? We have a disc box. Ooh. Okay, yeah. So it has some discs, mostly the 1541 test demo disc. I need to keep that handy. Yeah. I do. This is a box. It came with a thing, some kind of a strange wake-up device. Okay. Glasses. Oh no. My CN hat. Got a little dirty. Oh well. These things happen. Okay. I will need these glasses. I will need the screwdriver. I will need this and that. And this and that. And why? Oh, I know there's a battery here. This battery goes into my Commodore radio, which I did fix. Ooh. But I don't know where it went. So I'll put that up on the shelf. And here we have another Avenger. Once again, need to tidy up. Have a pen. Have a ruler that belonged to my father when he was in primary school, and perhaps farther along. He wrote his name on it in his early handwriting. I must hold on to that. So yes, World of Commodore, December 4th, on Zoom, or in person. Okay, what else do we have here? More fuses. Where did I put the last bunch of fuses? For the Vic-20. I'm not sure. Yeah. Okay, this is a power supply for the Vic-20 that I trust. So I will put it over here to be better sorted. This is a power supply for the Vic-20 that I trust. Both of them, the two-prong versions. This is a video cable, need that here. This, this, although this power supply needs a little cleaning, this I'm going to keep handy because it's a Commodore 64 power supply. Note the round end. But it was what you would get with the 64 when you bought a 1764 RAM expander. So that too is necessary. This, while cute, is not necessarily necessary. I do like these little artsy laser things. This one says Toronto, Canada, which of course is the site of the World of Commodore on December the 4th, 2021. But I think I'm going to take this out of here. I do believe. Now this, before I forget, this is the Vic-20 power supply that, according to my earlier experiments, was blowing fuses. And how do I make sure that I know that? Well, and I have to get my meter out. I take the cord, and this is not going well. Usually I tie a knot in these cords, which signifies that I should not use it. But I seem to be having some troubles getting the two ends together and through. There. So that is pretty clear. I'm going to put it with the other ones, but the knot tells me not to use it. Oh, there are the fuses. I will put them together. Alright. What other things have trapped in here? Pen, pencil, good for documentation. What I really must do is once again make sure I have the things I need. This 8296 cannot stay here, there is just no room. This I will put aside carefully. I could, in fact, maybe decide to send it to my brother. Maybe. I will see. This thing, I like it. You push the button, it changes the way the LEDs underneath do their magic. But it really does not need to be here. It also makes noise as it turns. I think what I'm going to do is set it over here and then take it to another room where I also have one of these things with a Christmas tree in it. Alright, so I think this machine I need to move with great care and not perhaps while recording. This, of course, is the 8296, which has the, wait for it, come on, the removable keyboard with a very robust cable. It's beautiful. I can set the keyboard down. I have never, ever, ever looked inside this machine as of yet. At some point, perhaps I will, but not yet. So, yes. Oh, that's another video cable. Alright, so the desk is getting tidied and cleaned up. I have so much to test, and indeed, perhaps sooner than later, I will start to actually possibly sell some things. I have a number of eBay things. I really haven't been doing much on there, and but I'll see about that. The one that I typically would use to list Commodore things would be one called, of all things, Commodore Treasures. One word, no funny spelling, Commodore Treasures. So it is very possible that as I am testing disk drives and things and such, that I may start to be listing such things. Although, one thing I still, I've always had this great thought that I want to gather everything together and take like a big picture. I think that's not happening. I think it's just not feasible. Although, my goal right now is to do that with just the pets and things. And of course, the other thing I really want to recreate is, or as best as I can, the picture on the front of the transactor. It was a caricature of Carl Hilden with stacks and stacks of disk drives, and I think there was a printer in there and other things while he was at a desk looking. It was his back and this massive collection. So before I get rid of things, I think I do want to try and recreate that. I think I do. Who knows? Maybe I could even get him to sit in for a picture in such an image. I'll have to ask him. I shall. Anyway, alright, this got to move, but I got to do it safely. And then I will have this mostly clear. That this monitor is quite good to sit here. I'm quite pleased with it. Because I can see it, you can see it, and it doesn't have the nasty rolling characteristics of the 1701 and the 1702, as well as the 1802 and other such CRT monitors. Great monitors, magical monitors, love them. They don't show up well on there. Alright, I gotta figure out where I'm putting this, where it will be safe, so I can continue working and recording and moving forward. So, live from the box room, I remain David Bradley, where hopefully little by little there will be less boxes and more room. Until we meet again, bye for now.